Have you ever chased a goal for years, finally caught it, and felt absolutely nothing? That is the hollow reality of the granted wish. Modern culture often treats the universe like a cosmic vending machine. We are told to insert positive thoughts and extract a new car, a perfect partner, or a promotion. This transactional mindset hides a deeper fracture. We frequently attempt to fulfill our needs through the very parts of ourselves we don't yet understand. If the who doing the asking is fractured, an external object can never provide a sense of wholeness. Our current method of setting goals fails because it ignores the state of the person setting them. A sharper perspective on this problem exists inside an obscure tantric text called the Uddamareshvara Tantra. These carvings depict Shiva transmitting the text to Parvati, framing it as a manual of power. It presents the divine as a force that demands absolute clarity before a practitioner can advance. To gain what we seek, the manuscript requires us to pass through a specific threshold, demanding we justify our desires before they can be fulfilled. In this ancient tradition, desire acts as a mirror, reflecting our internal state with uncomfortable precision. The text identifies 36 Yakshinis, archetypal expressions of the suppressed human psyche. These are raw frequencies of energy that live in the forgotten folds of our own psychology. This maps onto Carl Jung's concept of the shadow. He observed that suppressing parts of ourselves turns them into unconscious shadows that dictate our actions. Gate number 1 in the Tantra is Vichitra, she who shapes desire. She is the specific archetype who holds the power to manifest any wish. However, her role is to test the practitioner. She observes what we ask for when we believe the world is at our command, exposing the true motive behind the prayer. Reaching our goals becomes the ultimate test, stripping away our personas to reveal the truth beneath. We must distinguish ego cravings from soul longing. Ego cravings are hijacked by our shadow, chasing a job to prove self-worth, or seeking influence to mask invisibility. Soul longing remains when we stop being polite. It's the raw current of our core identity. When our wounds speak instead of our soul, they create the static, an energetic interference that obscures our actual direction. This leads to Vichitra's central inquiry. When you ask the universe for something, who inside you is doing the asking? Unless we identify the source of that voice, our efforts toward manifestation often act as a trauma response disguised as ambition. Many spiritual paths suggest that the solution is to kill our desires entirely through asceticism. Tantra offers a different perspective. It suggests that while desire itself is not the problem, unconscious desire eventually becomes our karma. Clearing the static requires sitting with our emptiness and separating our true hunger from the habits we use to distract ourselves. As this confusion dissolves, the nature of wanting changes. It moves from a scattered impulse to a state of being honestly. By refusing to use our desires as an escape, they stop being fantasies. They transform into the compass we use to build a life that is actually ours.